Hello and welcome back to Bracken Fix. Here we have the circuit board for my beautiful 1978 Commodore PET. In the last video I gave it a really good wash and then dried it off. Since then I've gone through and made sure that it is as clean as I can possibly get it. I also went through some of the chips and cleaned all the legs, which I'm showing you now. And when I was doing that, I realised that actually one of the chips was damaged. I can only assume that it was me that damaged it when I was removing the chips from the board here. The one I damaged was this one here, which is UD7. It is a MOS 901 465-2. Now I've been talking to the amazing people on the vintage-radio.net forum who really have just been so nice, and they told me that I might be able to get a donor chip, cut the legs off the donor and solder it then onto the legs of the broken parts of this chip here. I tried it, I'll be honest with you, it didn't go well, and I didn't get any film with it either, and I'm very sorry about that. They also said what you can do is you can buy these sort of adapter carriers and then solder it into here. I'm actually doing a hybrid of two of those. So what I've done is I've very crudely soldered some legs onto this chip and then put it into here. And I've checked continuity between all of the pins and all of the legs, and it does actually work. So we'll see how it goes. So in this video, I know I said I was going to do more cleaning, but actually what we're going to do, we're going to reinstall all of the chips, and we're actually going to put this back in the chassis and see if it works, because if it doesn't, then we're going to need to do a lot more diagnostics, hopefully with your help, but also with the fantastic people over at the vintage-radio.net forum. Okay, so I took a photo so I know exactly which ones go in which. So what we'll do is we will install these and then we will get it back in the chassis and we'll turn it on. This is quite exciting. I wonder if we've got the same problem that we had before, which obviously was all the text on the screen. If we have a new problem, which is very likely, bear in mind how much damage I did to this poor chip. Or it may just work, but I think the chances of that are going to be very slim, let's be honest. But let's get these chips in, get it back in the chassis and see what happens. Okay, we're all back together and plugged in. So let's turn it on and see what happens. Are we going to get, well, anything on screen? Are we going to get a screen full of characters like we did before? Are we going to get a different error? Did I actually damage that chip when I was trying to fix it? Let's find out. Oh, well, you know what? Actually, I'm going to take that as a mild win because I haven't caused any more damage. That's a good thing. Number 1 still works on the keyboard. Number 4 works as well. Right. So, as I mentioned, I joined the vintageradio.net forum and they have actually asked me to do some diagnostics. So what I'm going to do is open this back up, and then I'm going to take some voltages from some strategic points on the motherboard that they've asked me for. So let's get this up, and yeah, let's get some voltages tested. So it's actually 4 or 5 points that they've asked me to actually test. So I need to test the right-hand legs of 3 of the components up here. And then also they've asked me to check the voltages of the legs on this VR6 regulator as well. So, right, they've said that the best thing to do is to place the black probe on here, which will be negative, and then test the legs with the red. So we've got the multimeter all set up. Let's turn it on. Okay, so black on that one there, and then let's start with this one over here, CR12 and 11.75, and then 11, 509, and then finally this one over here, 5.11. Okay, and then they want me to check this one as well, so minus 4.97, is that right? Minus 11.3. Okay. That's 11.3 as well, and that one's nothing, which is the ground, so that makes sense. Okay, so one, I should probably stop saying okay every 15 seconds. But also, I can now tell the fantastic people over there those readings, and hopefully they'll be able to help me diagnose what's going on here. I think it's something to do with the video RAM, and a few people I think seem to agree, which is interesting. But we'll obviously have to wait and see, let's be honest. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what else there is for me to do on this actual video, to be honest, because yeah, it obviously cleaning it has done no damage, but it also hasn't really fixed anything. So I'll continue to keep doing the work with the people on the forum. We'll see if we can work out what's going on with all the characters on the screen, and obviously I need to fix the keyboard, or at least clean it. I need to service the tape or player as well, and obviously give it a really good clean. So yeah, next video will be one of those things, maybe, or maybe more diagnostics. Let's all find out together, shall we? Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. See you soon, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.